This project is based on all the good and bad moments that we live in high school. During 5 years, great stories and great friendships were created. On the other hand, the high school opened its door and it welcomes youth from the beginning. The change from school to high school was a difficult but beautiful stage. I started with completely different bosses from what school was. In my first year, I had the good fortune of making good friends. Some did not last long, but others continue accompanying me until now. The subjects that were most difficult from were English and social studies, but like everything in optimism, we see results. So I put a positive mind and said, I know I can do it. And I managed to get through the year with effort and dedication. Of all the years in high school, the second year was one of the best, with very good grades, better than the year before. This year, I also had the opportunity to compete in student athletic games, and also I had become a close friends of the generation a year older than me. Then they invited me to many 15 years. Almost every weekend I had a party in which I danced and enjoyed a lot. I was going with some generation companions. We will have enjoyed it a lot. Ninth. It was a very beautiful year full of experience. This year, like the previous one, I had 15 years party, but now I was one of my generation mates, and I also had my own party. This year he was also doing very well in school with good grades. At the same time, I had the opportunity to travel for the first time to Colombia, representing Costa Rica with folkloric dance. I was a beautiful experience and full of memories. This year, I also had my graduation, which I really enjoyed with my friends. If I had kept my ninth grades, I would have graduated with honors, but I didn't make. The fourth year was the most tiring because this year the number of subjects increased. We were burdened with many projects and the exams became more difficult than the other years. On the other hand, this year there were many parent meetings to verify a committee of parents that was of in charge of different methods that had to be prepared the last year of high school, from the color of the shirts to trips and parties. This year we organized as generations to have our first party, and we saw it in this year we all supposed each other a lot as partners, and we all spent the year. Fifth and last year of school, the most beautiful of all, where as a generation we share and enjoy more with all the activities that take place this year. At first, we were very excited about everything that lie ahead. While we were a very organized and independent generation. In less than a weekend, we were able to organize ourselves to do all the activities on February 14, which traditional the fifth year are in churches. Everything turned out very beautiful and we enjoyed it a lot. We had not organized for this date. We would to have enjoyed the only activity we had. When the pandemic began, we never imagined that we were going to miss the most anticipated activities of the school. We only thought that it would to temporary and that that we would return to class. However, it wasn't like that. We lost everything, and I hurt a lot of not to have even a normal graduation. However, we remained a generation of champions because although it was not easy, we managed uh, we managed to move forward, and we trust to good has a great purpose for our future lives. Our daily question is, what would have happened if the pandemic had not been there? Well, nobody knows the answer, but Pierce, it was not the best thing for this generation that has to face up to a progressive future. We were not able to enjoy many activities. However, we had 4 full years in which we were able to enjoy with our friends, who after all other most valuable thing that school lives use between loves and theirs. Friends are the family one choose. Um, it is good to feel bad and argue from time to time, but we know that for the time they are the ones who lend use their strength to keep moving forward. forward. I only hope that these great friendships continue to accompany me for the rest of my life, and that we continue to enjoy and overcome all the battle of life together. How can we continue together if we all lead different directions. True. But when a friendship is true, it will I it will last forever. We enjoy many parties together. We did activities and even meetings without any explanation, but with the simple of excuse of being together. They were nights of laughter, crying, sayings, and thousands of joys, karaoke nights and dances. I have many memories in my mind of how much we enjoyed each of the activities. That is why we say that we all live on memories. It is the only thing we were left. We are leaving high school because the high school year is ending. However, we will always live in it. In addition to the activities, we also had trips in which, as a generation, we enjoyed to learn it a lot. There were many tours during this almost 5 years. However, none compares with the illusion we have of enjoying our 5 years trips, going to the beach or coexistence. I don't like how this year ended, but we learn to live with it without further ado. The years at school are the most beautiful. Some things don't go the way we want, or maybe it's not always easy. But with trust in God and with optimism, we can achieve many things, and I recall memories that will take us back in time. Thank you.